And if I told you once, I ain't gonna tell you twice. Salute all my real ones. Yeah, look, bro, we got, what does Xanax? You serious, bro? What does Xanax really do to your body? You know what I'm saying? It gives you the Mr. Softy when you trying to roll up and shouty. I wouldn't know. I'm just saying, because it isn't Xan's a downer. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I just stick to wine and Ciroc and Patron. You know what I'm saying? That's about as spicy as I get with my my vices. Word. But we gonna get straight to the video. Like button, subscribe button, notification bell, press those. Let's go. Yo, I sound like who's that wrestler from the 90s? Snap it to Slim Jim. Ooh yeah.
Hey there. Welcome to Life Noggin. Xanax is one of the most prescribed psychiatric medications in—
Wait, so that's a psychotropic psychiatric drug? Psychotic drug? I didn't know that.
the United States. It's the brand name for alprazolam, a drug used to manage anxiety and panic disorders. It has also been used to treat depression, PMS, and chronic pain. When used as prescribed, it can be very beneficial. However, because of its calming effects, it is often misused to achieve a tranquil high. And taking more than the prescribed dose, taking it more frequently, or taking it with other drugs or alcohol can be fatal. In just the first half of 2008, this class of drugs accounted for the second highest amount of overdose deaths in the state of Florida. Of these 392 deaths, Xanax was responsible for nearly 300 of them. The number of people admitted to addiction treatment facilities in the US for Xanax use has rapidly increased. From 2006 to 2012, this number went from around 5,000 to about 29,500. And according to the 2013 National Survey on Drug—
so it went up 6 times over. And it's crazy because, like, if I think about it, you know what I'm saying? When I was in college, you didn't really hear about Xans that much. Like, I know people was talking about Molly's, you know what I'm saying? Like, Papa Molly, start sweating. But then it's like Xans came out of nowhere. It's like, all right, cool, but why you want to take a downer though, bro? Like, I don't know, me, it's like, I'm the kind of person, like, if I'm a, you know what I'm saying, be in the atmosphere where there's a lot of people, I want to be happy. And to me, like, alcohol is more than enough. You give me like a few 3 to 4 margaritas, I'm straight. Like, I'm super happy. Not only that, but, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always around either black or Spanish people, and y'all already know, like, it's nothing but reggae music, but bachata, merengue again, you know what I'm saying? So it's always like music that you gotta dance to and be up to. So it's like, yeah, all that downer stuff, I'm cool, I'm good.
Drug use and health, the abuse rate in those between the ages of 18 and 25 is nearly twice as high compared to people over 26. Xanax is a member of a group of medications called benzodiazepines. These drugs affect the central nervous system, the brain,
like
and the nerves, to decrease abnormal excitement in the brain and create—
I know. I had to get an MRI. And I took a Valium, or I had to take like 3 of them, like 5 milligrams each. Bruh, and it's crazy because, like, I've been in the MRI before. I almost punched my way out like that chick in Kill Bill when she was in the coffin buried alive. Crazy, like, I'm swinging, like, nah, y'all not putting me in this goddamn tube, like, no way. But then I took then they gave me that Valium. What? I'm like, yo, bro. I was in there for like 2 hours because they did like a full body scan or whatever, and then they pulled me out. I was like, nah, yo, y'all got other scans. You know what? Is there a way that any scans that y'all might need to do in the future, y'all could do them now? Put me back in there because I'm having the best sleep of my life, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was about to be like, yo, just turn off the lights. Had me knocked. It could also be that I didn't really get a lot of sleep the night before because I was up getting mopped off, but that's neither here nor there.
create a calming effect. They do this by increasing the activity of a chemical called gamma-aminobutyric acid, or GABA, that inhibits brain activity. This creates less of a restraint on the brain's dopamine producers, resulting in more dopamine, which controls the reward and pleasure centers in the brain. This creates increased feelings of pleasure and decreased feelings of panic or anxiety. There are many potential side effects of this medication, ranging from headaches, drowsiness, and nausea to more serious ones like hallucinations, loss of coordination, and suicidal thoughts. Prolonged use can lead to dependence, and if stopped abruptly, patients can experience withdrawal or seizures. Dependence occurs when your body builds up a tolerance for the effects of the drug, requiring a larger dose or an increased frequency of use to achieve the same effect it had when you started taking it. This can develop into a physical dependency where your body doesn't function properly without it. Dependence can often lead to addiction or substance use disorder, which is generally defined as compulsive drug use despite the harmful consequences. If you think you have an addiction, contact a...
I mean, listen, man, I really do understand, all the different reasons, people could wind up, taking all these different medications and being addicted to it. I recently heard about different pharmaceutical companies and doctors being sued for overprescribing the different medications. And really, it was the pharmaceutical companies trying to make as much money as possible at the expense of people's lives. And it's crazy because it's like, I forgot what comedian said it, but they basically said that the crack epidemic really affected Black and Hispanic people a lot, and that was like the drug epidemic that killed all of us. And the opioid epidemic is the white people's crack epidemic. And it's just crazy that pharmaceutical companies, all for the love of the money and trying to bolster their pockets, are really playing with people's lives, and they don't really care. And then you think, like, they had a documentary about it, just all the shady shit that was going on as far as pharmaceutical companies paying doctors to write the prescriptions. So basically the doctors were getting a cut off of every sale or every drug that they sold. Not sold, but you know what I'm saying? So basically, the pharmaceutical companies was the plug and the doctors was the dealers. You know what I'm saying? Like, and their patients wound up being the fiends. Like, that's crazy. So, I hope that anybody out there that's going through addiction or has a loved one that's dealing with addiction, first we really need to get to the point. And I feel like nowadays it's more acceptable and people are more cognizant of the fact that addiction truly is a disease, and it's not just something that people are like, oh yeah, I want to be addicted to something. Like, there are people that have addictive personalities. There are people that are susceptible to different drugs. And, it's something that needs to be treated medically, not with more drugs. And we need to get to the root cause of it. And we can't be slinging painkillers every which way the way we have been the last few decades. All right, I'm off my soapbox.
A treatment expert immediately. The Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration provides a free referral helpline that can connect you with treatment centers.
Right, man. Like, I'm gonna pause it right here. If you feel like somebody that needs this, or if you know somebody that needs this, or if you feel like you need it yourself, don't be afraid to get treatment. That it's the first step in just helping yourself to lead a better life, to, just face whatever it is that you're going through, and I have a few loved ones that have faced addiction and are still facing addiction. So this is real to me, man.
Centers, support groups, and community organizers. Be safe and consult a doctor before taking any medication. This topic...
Yeah, man. yeah, I really don't know much more else to say other than, in the comment section, let's have a real conversation about it. Do you know anybody that has been dealing with addiction, or have you yourself faced it? And if you overcame it, how'd you do it? Or if your family member or friend overcame it, how did they do it? What were the steps that they took? Yeah, let's open up this dialogue, man, because one person dying from the opioid crisis or Xanax or whatever drug is too many. Yeah, and we need to get it under control, man. Especially the last few years, when you think about COVID and then all the other diseases that wound up flying under the radar because COVID became the main talking point. There have been millions of people that have died all over the world unnecessarily. So, whatever steps we could take, man. So let's just talk about it. Leave a comment in the comment section. I'm going to leave it there. My name is Rain. Catch you on the flip side. RCP salute. Wait for it. Dab on them.